Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be catching up on some GTA 6 news and info that has come out over the last week, including debunking some leaks about the story and the map size of GTA 6. Does something at Take-Two Interactive actually reveal what Rockstar has been up to, and an insider actually speaking out about Grand Theft Auto 6? We're going to be covering all those topics and more in this video. Let's start with those leaks about the GTA 6 map size and story being finished debunked, because I think it's only fair we cover if there's an update to a story that happens. And last week we covered a report that the GTA 6 story was finished according to a Rockstar insider. And these reports were outlining that Chris from Rockstar Mag, who goes by the moniker Liberty93, had revealed details about GTA 6, claiming that the story was complete, that the map was going to be huge, and because of their proximity to Rockstar, the fact that they had, built this community fan website, a lot of people believed that this individual knew what they were talking about. Well, it looks like there was actually an update to this saga. And the long story short is, at least according to Chris or Liberty93, is that things have gotten really out of hand here. So I'll leave a link to a statement that he made a couple of days ago. He essentially said that his last statement was misunderstood due to translation from French to English. French is his first language, and I'm assuming that whoever was watching the video ended up getting some sort of wrong translation. And that's totally understandable. I mean, I can barely speak English, so there's no way that I'd be able to translate something from French to English. But essentially what he said is that the GTA 6 map should be at least comparable to another game's map that's going to be coming out soon, Cyberpunk 2077, by size, and that the story was finished around 2017, 2018. So it's not affected by Dan Houser's departure. So that makes a little bit more sense. So he was still talking about GTA 6, saying that the map should be at least the size of what we see in Cyberpunk 2077, and that the story was likely completed a year or two ago. So yeah, it's finished and won't be affected by Dan Houser's departure. So for now, this saga over the last couple of days and weeks continues to get more and more interesting. Again, on the one hand, you have like these mainstream media outlets that cover video games like IGN and Kotaku reporting that GTA 6 is in early development, not much has started yet. And then you have some insiders and people that are close to Rockstar Games in the community saying that that's not the case at all. The game is 60 to 70% done, that the story would have been finished in 2017, 2018 before Dan Houser even left. I still don't know what side to believe here. I would love it, obviously, if we got something official from Rockstar, but who knows if that's going to happen. Anyways, let's move on. There was a post on the Grand Theft Auto 6 subreddit the other day. Someone said, this is the most current tax filing from Take-Two Interactive. It includes what they've been doing and what is to be done. And they had something very interesting to say at the end as they were outlining all the things Rockstar had done over 2019 and what they're going to continue to do. They said Rockstar Games continues to expand on our established franchises by developing sequels, offering downloadable episodes, content, and virtual currency, and releasing titles for smartphones and tablets. Okay, and so a lot of people saw this and were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What does this mean? Does this mean Rockstar is going to make the next GTA game like an episode per se? That was one of the reports. Is it going to come out for the smartphone, or is it going to be a mobile version or something like that? I don't think that's the case. I think people are blowing this out of proportion. First of all, we already have a couple of GTAs on smartphones already. San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, Liberty City Stories, Chinatown Wars. So that's nothing new. And the problem with this statement right here, particularly looking at Rockstar's potential product pipeline, is we can't really narrow it down to Grand Theft Auto. I mean, Rockstar has a lot of established franchises. Now, it's most likely not Red Dead Redemption, considering Red Dead Redemption 2 just came out. It could be GTA, but it could also be Bully or Manhunt or LA Noire. Or maybe Rockstar decides to dip their toe back into some series that they haven't covered in a while, like table tennis or maybe even Midnight Club. Obviously, I'm being facetious a little bit there, but we just don't know. I think the soonest we'll get information from Take-Two Interactive or Rockstar will come in the month of May, where we know Take-Two Interactive was scheduled to have like their annual financial reports, and maybe we'll hear something regarding GTA there. But until then, I think it's anyone's guess as to what Take-Two Interactive or Rockstar could be doing. Anyways, let's move on. One of the most reputable, well-known, and famous Rockstar Games insider, TezFunds2, actually started to chime in regarding GTA 6 the other day. So on the Grand Theft Auto forum site, he said this: "I kinda hope the game has some sort of interactive feature with other players and a single-player experience. Something like Death Stranding. Like if you leave your car out in the open world and you aren't anywhere near it, other players could see it and steal it. Or maybe you could leave it out in a secured place and link it to some app that allows other players to rent it. Obviously, the game should allow you to disable such features if it ruins your experience." Okay, so I didn't play Death Stranding. I probably should, but it's one of the best games that came out within the last year, and there is a ton of realism to it. And I think that's what Insider TezFunds2 is saying here. Now, obviously, GTA is not supposed to mimic real life, but if you left like a supercar out on the middle of the road and just got out of it, there's a good chance that someone would get in it and either take it for a spin or potentially even steal it. And there are even more modern features today, like he mentioned, where you could leave a car in a secure place and allow other people to rent it. I think that happens today. I know that happens with like parking spots and whatnot. It certainly happens with properties, places like homes and apartments, but that's another topic for another day. So he thinks that there should be more realism to GTA 6. And we sort of saw that with Red Dead Redemption 2, where Rockstar ended up adding more realism, like you have to take care of yourself, you have to eat, drink, sleep. Now, not to the degree where it's like that's all you have to do, but it was a vital part of the game in taking care of either Arthur or John Marston. Now, there was a little bit of follow-up to that. Someone ended up saying Death Stranding is a different kind of game. I'm yet to play it, but from what I know, other players can leave you some useful tools like ladders and bridges, and it makes the world feel alive. But what can another GTA player do to enrich my single-player experience, and do we even need this feature in addition to GTA Online? Keep asking for onlineification of single player, and eventually they will just drop it altogether and instead focus on online, because apparently that's what everyone wants these days. And TezFunds2 said you can't steal personal vehicles in GTA Online because there are limitations to ensure you don't mess with anything that can be bought by shark card money. What I'm asking for isn't going to cause the onlineification of single player, it will actually make it more interesting. An average player is likely to switch to online mode once he is done to single player, but such feature could keep him hooked on single player. His focus may shift to checking out all the interesting events caused by other players. So first things first, I've never heard of that word before, onlineification. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we've seen this in a lot of games recently where single player will have more like online features. It seems like a lot of game developers are trying to blend those worlds. But TezFunds2 said if that was implemented in GTA 6, it could actually keep people more interested in the story mode of Grand Theft Auto 6 and not necessarily immediately jump to GTA Online. And I don't know about you guys, but my favorite part of when Rockstar releases new games, at least recently with GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, is that like 2-week period before they decide to launch the online mode. It's so cool just seeing everyone going around in single player, finding new things that you can go about and experience yourself. I just think that's kind of fun. And the last thing that Insider TezFunds2 ended up saying today, he again responded to another individual saying, been playing GTA 5 lately, and one thing is puzzling me. Why are the cops so overpowered? They always have some sort of aimbot. When I was trying to steal a helicopter from the base, I was in the sky and somehow bullets landed onto me and killed me instantly, along with a missile that came out of thin air. Sad, really, because it always discourages you from rampaging, and the tools for causing chaos is there, but the characters have so little health and the cops always seem to land your bullets on you. And he said it's because NPC accuracy is simply a value, which means the NPC could be falling from a tall building and his accuracy would remain the same as if he were on the ground. It also means that it doesn't matter which weapon the NPC uses, because if you were to give him 100% accuracy, his shots would always land even if you give him the worst weapon you can think of. Not sure how Rockstar fixed it in RDR2, but to fix it is to simply introduce other factors that affect the accuracy of NPCs to make it more realistic. And that's something I hope Rockstar continues to build off of in Grand Theft Auto 6. I loved what they did in Red Dead Redemption 2. How characters react to you, how they have more realistic features, how they don't seem like either Terminators or they just don't act like normal human beings. So I hope that when Rockstar establishes a new engine for GTA 6, which the coding of that game is going to be light years better than what we see in GTA 5, I think you will see even more realistic NPCs. Not only in which the ways they fight you, but also in which the ways they potentially interact with you in every single way, in every single facet. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below on everything we discussed and more. What do you think of those leaks being debunked? Do you think in May, when Take-Two Interactive does their annual financial report, we'll hear something about the next Grand Theft Auto game? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work. And if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.